Hello viewers, welcome to Eastern Post. Today we are here at the 𝗤𝗏𝗔𝗏 Resort to give you updates on Siang River Festival 2024. This festival is scheduled to go live from February 22nd till 25th of February this year. It is a festival that celebrates different ethnicities of Arunachal Pradesh by featuring traditional dances, music, culture, arts and many more. So back in 2005 when it began, the festival was known as 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗁𝗘𝗥, and now it is the first edition of Siang River Festival that will be organized independently by private groups. So now we have our organizing coordinator, Mr. Nino Dai, who is also the president for Arunachal Pradesh Water Sports Association.
So I'd like to introduce you to the SRF first. SRF is a good acronym, but actually it stands for the Siang River Festival. As you said before, it used to be organized by the government as 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗫. It was first done in the Lohit River, and then they changed it to the Siang River because realizing that Siang is the original 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗁, which is actually originating all the way from 𝗵𝗏𝗃 Lake in Tibet, and it turns out into 𝗤𝗏𝗃 in Arunachal Pradesh, flows as the Siang River in Arunachal and the 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗃 in Assam, and goes to become the Padma in Bangladesh. So the Siang River is very important for the Adi community and the 𝗵𝟑 community of Assam because it provides us waterways, food, fish, all those things, So to appreciate that, we thought of reviving this festival in a different nomenclature. Instead of the Siang Darshan or the 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗃 Darshan, nomenclature right now is called the Siang River Festival. So it has been done privately by us, and we are trying to revive it and make it into, if possible, a calendar event for the town of Pasighat.
So how will the financials be maintained? I mean, will there be any support from the government, or is it totally handled by your organizations?
Well, right now we don't have financial support from the government, though they are interested and they're giving us moral support and maybe some support in kind, and they are actually happy with us for organizing this. We may be one of the only organizations that actually is taking an initiative in organizing a big proper festival just to appreciate the river and the town, the people, the public. And I found that through years of experience, because I've been doing events for some time. I've done the 15 National Rafting Championship, I've done an International Kayak Championship, Adventure in 𝗵𝗀𝗃. So what I found was that Pasighat as a town, as a city, deserves a festival because it's one of the oldest towns in Arunachal Pradesh. Plus, the people are friendly, they're welcoming. And plus, when you stay here in Pasighat, when you hear about festivals going on all over Arunachal. Now, Arunachal is also known as the land of festivals because of all the different ethnicity, different tribes, sub-tribes. And plus, you have government-organized festivals such as the Tawang Festival, the ZFM, which are the calendar festival, Orange. So, great festivals. So, we thought that Pasighat also deserves one because it's a great place and we want to promote it as a destination. So, we thought, why not? And we have had public comments, and I've been hearing about it for some time from the public also, that in Pasighat we need a festival, a proper one, because it's a good place and it's a destination, plus one of the first smart cities in the northeast and in Arunachal Pradesh. So we thought we'll do that. So for finances, the problem is that, see, when you organize a festival, you have to do it well in advance, and the government machinery comes in if there are space, if there are funds available. But as we know, Arunachal is always in a bit of deficit of funds. So we have taken it up privately among our the responsibility to organize it financially ourselves. So the financial costs are high, but we are trying our best and we keep our fingers crossed so that the festival may be a success.
Okay, sir. अभी अगर हिस्ट्री में देखा जाए तो 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗃 से लेके सियांग रिवर फेस्टिवल ये ऑर्गेनाइज होते रहता है, कभी बीच में बंद भी हो जाता है. तो आपको क्या लगता है इस सब का क्या कारण हो सकता है?
I don't see any definite reasons. Maybe it's the will not to organize, or maybe there's no one pushing behind it. So when 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗃 was done, there was some different government in the center, some different government in the state. But I don't think it goes politically. It's just because you need the will. And right now our government also has some will to organize these events. And we are now promoting Arunachal for tourism in a very strong way. And the Department of Tourism and our CM sir, they have been really pushing tourism hard in our state. So I think this is the right time. And maybe the earlier days were not the right time because people didn't know about Arunachal much. It was a very remote area. The road communication, mobile network was not available. There was no social media to spread out the news. So maybe that was the reason why it disappeared. But right now everything is good, network is good, and people are also aware. The youth are aware, the elder people are also more aware now. So I think this is the right time to do it. So basically this resort of 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 is being used as the artist village to accommodate all these celebrities or stars or artists who come to perform in the Siang River Festival. So the artist village normally we have good comfortable accommodation for them. The food is being arranged, then we have the swimming pool, and we have a big ground where people can just chill out. So what the intention of making an artist village is that, see, when the artists come, they also need some kind of comfort. Some artists come for free, some are paid for, and they travel from far away. For example, we are having some bands which are coming from like Africa, for example. So when they come here, they should enjoy, and the ambience should be good. And if you have a good ambience, then what happens is that, you know, they kind of promote it themselves. They make videos, promo videos of themselves, selfies. So these are things which are very important in today's world. So it kind of promote the place, and the artists they have their own forums where they give good reviews, good vlogs. So it promotes the place by itself. So it's a kind of a marketing thing also, and it spreads by itself.
So as you mentioned, an African band. So what are the various artist lineup that we can expect in this festival?
Oh yes, we want the people of Pasighat to be really satisfied and happy. So we're trying to bring in some big names. Like we have Shantanu Mukherjee, who is better known as Shaan, and then we have Kunal Ganjawala also. So these are playback singers from Bollywood, and they're pretty popular. Then on top of that, we are having a band all the way from Colombia who are coming, and they are giving the Latin touch to our stage. And we have an African band which does the African beats and stuff like that. And we have some really hard-hitting rock bands, you know, like Parikrama and Imprints from Shillong. Then we have the dream pop style of 𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗁, and you have the folk, sad kind of songs from Hanita Bambri and Agatha Mantuang. So these are the kind of artist lineup we have for this time.
And sir, what about the various events that are being held?
Yeah, being a river festival, we are trying to appreciate the river. So Pasighat luckily has a natural stage where you don't have to build anything artificially. So we have the beautiful Siang River, the beaches, and the good roads, obviously, thanks to the government. So now what we are doing is we are having, on the river, we are having a rafting championship. It's going to be called the Siang Aquathon. So this is basically a rafting marathon. So we have, expecting teams from like the army and from other districts who are going to participate. So there's a prize money for that. Then we have the cyclothon, which is the cycle marathon. We are being helped by the East Siang Cycling Association also on this. So they're helping us doing the cycle marathon. Then we have an angling competition. We have paragliding. We have the all-terrain vehicles, all-terrain quad bikes. We have motorboats, hot air balloons. So these are some of the activities that are available for the SRF.
Thank you so much for joining Eastern Post, and wish you all the best for the upcoming event.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for coming, and I really appreciate that you have taken your time to cover us. I hope that you can cover the festival in a very glorious way. Thank you so much.
So there you have it from the event organizing coordinator, Mr. Nino Dai. We hope that people show up in huge numbers in support for the event and keep promoting it and help it reach a national platform. That will be all for today. With cameraman 𝗵𝗀𝗧𝗏, this is 𝗬𝗑𝗏𝗵𝗁 reporting for Eastern Post.